everybody. So I'm here to change Haley. She has not been changed in a while. So I thought that I would, excuse me, that I would come on and change her. And while I change her, I want to do the tag that is going around. And that is the one that Herlonda Pooh Bear 253 started. And she asked the question, do you prefer to have your reborns displayed in a crib or like any kind of real baby furniture, or do you like to display them on a shelf? So I thought I would come on and answer that. Excuse me. Okay, so basically I would have to say in an ideal world, I would like to have my babies displayed in baby furniture. Realistically, that's what I would like to do. But unfortunately, I can't. I do have some displayed in baby furniture, whichever ones I can, and the rest I do have some on shelves. I have, let's see, I have Chloe, the first reborn that I made. She is on a little shelf in our hallway and has pretty much been there since I made her. And that is because of space, but it's also because I just like having her sitting there because she is more of a display baby. And her diaper's still fine. I don't need to change it. Let me just check if it's getting gooey or sticky. I don't think so. I don't feel any stickiness. Nope. Okay, so her diaper is fine. Yeah, so I just like having her there on display. Also, the shelf that we have on the wall in the hallway, the black shelf, right now it has like other things displayed on it. But at one time, I think it was actually when I brought Zoe home from the doll show, little Zoe, I had her displayed on that shelf for a while. She was just sitting up there on a blanket. Because that was the only place I had for her at that time. And another time, my contest baby, that won an award, Naomi, I had her on display on that shelf for the longest time as well, because I had no other place to put her. But I mean, Landon, he pretty much stays out here in the living room on the boppy pillow. And then I do have the monkey baby bouncer here in the living room as well that you guys have seen. I always have Jeremy and Savannah sitting in there. And see, again, ideally I would only like to have one baby sitting in a bouncy chair because it's not realistic to see two babies together in a bouncy chair. It's not natural. But again, I kind of have to work with the space that I have. And so I have had to double up on babies being in bouncy chairs. Like when I still had Ava and Yuki shared the bouncy chair. So right now, Yuki's by herself in the bouncy chair. But I will probably be moving another baby to sit there with her to make room for other babies. I do have the bassinet in our bedroom, and I always have, usually I have Haley in there because she is a sleeper and I feel like she just looks natural being in the bassinet. But I do sometimes move babies around, like if I'm, you know, especially when I get a new baby, for a while I will always put them in the bassinet at night with, you know, so that they're close by in the bedroom. I just like to do that as part of the bonding when I get a new doll. But usually it's just Haley that is in the bassinet. Now at one time I did have 3 babies in the bassinet, 3 sleeping babies, and they fit, but they were smushed together and it didn't look very realistic to me. So at this point I've been trying, that's another reason why I've been trying to keep my collection to a certain number, because I want to be able to just continue having just one baby in the bassinet at a time. I mean, if worse comes to worse, if I had to, I could go back to putting more than one baby in the bassinet, but I just don't like the way it looks for me. It bugs me because I just feel like one baby should be in there. I do have the wooden doll bunk beds that I had from my childhood. That's in our bedroom. And that from day one, from the time we moved in here, and even back when I still lived at home, I've always had my Real Care baby on there. Well, first it was my electronic neonate, and then once I sold her, it went on to be my Real Care baby. So that's who sleeps on that one. But again, that's a doll bunk bed, so it's very small. And so any doll that I put on there, like the Real Care or, you know, any basically like 20-inch baby and up, does not fit on that bed without having to put their feet up in the air. So my Real Care baby sleeps on there with her feet up in the air because she just doesn't fit. It's a doll bed, and it would probably fit like American Girl dolls, I guess. But yeah, so you know, she's on there, and I would rather have like a rock and play or something that would fit her properly. But again, I work with what I have. I also have that 3-drawer unit in our office. And with that, I've thrown a blanket on top, and I managed to squeeze a boppy pillow up top there. So I usually have a baby in the boppy on top of that. But to me, like, even though they're in the boppy, it still, to me, feels like they're on a shelf. Because you would not put a baby in a boppy on top of a drawer unit. So to me, that's like a shelf. And then I have the girl car seat with one baby in the girl car seat. And I have my boy car seat in our storage room because I tend to use that only like when I take out babies. But I mean, if ever, I mean, I guess I could pull that out and put a baby in it. But I don't really have the space anywhere to put it, to display a baby in it. Like, we just don't have the room. So that's why I've just kept it in storage, and I basically pull it out if I'm going to be taking one of my boy dolls out to the mall or on a walk or whatever. And then, of course, I have my shelves, my wall shelves for my 80s stuffed animals and toys and stuff, like that has my Popple, my Fraggle Rock, my E.T., or not E.T., Gizmo, Care Bears, Rainbow Bright. It has my custom American Girl that looks like Punky Brewster on there. But I mean, those aren't Reborn, so I feel okay putting those on shelves. And then I have my soft sculpt dolls on a shelf too, because they're pretty much just display. And my American Girls are on shelves as well. My American Girl dolls. But there was a time before I had as many American Girls as I did. Like, I think when I only had 1 or 2, I think I had a Reborn also sitting on that shelf next to them because I didn't have another space to put them. And I think eventually when I got the more American Girls, I had to find another spot for that Reborn. And that's probably when I bought like another piece of furniture. But again, I only have so much room for baby furniture. Like, I don't have any more room for another baby bouncy seat. I don't have the space really to set up the second car seat to put something in. Like, otherwise I'd be having to like move them to get to drawers, or like have to like scooch around them and almost trip over them. And I don't want that. So I kind of have a bit of both. I have some in furniture and I have some on shelves. Like I said, I would prefer if all of them were able to be displayed. Like, I would love to have a crib where I could put a few babies in a crib. That would be the ultimate right there. I would have so much space but I don't have room for a crib. So basically my answer is I work with what I work with. If I have to put dolls on a shelf, I will do it, but I don't necessarily like to do it. I would prefer to have my Reborns displayed on baby furniture so that it adds to their realism. But there's Haley looking so cute, and I forgot to mention that this was made by Jamie Lynn from Once Upon a Whimsy. I bought this last year. I think it was just at the end of winter, so I didn't get a chance to use it, and oh my god, it fits her perfectly, these overalls, and the little bonnet. Oh my gosh, she looks so cute. Oh, I'm gonna want to like snuggle her now. She looks so snuggly. And look at I love how she did the bottoms. I don't know if you can see them, but they kind of have like a scalloped edging to them. Ooh, she's just so cute. Oh my gosh, this baby is so beautiful. Sheila Ron's work, just incredible. And oh my god, I love this baby. Oh, she just looks so sweet. Oh my goodness. Look at her. Aww. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to take some pictures. This is just too cute. It fits so good. It is like fitting to perfection. I love her stuff. Like I said, I'm usually not one for knitted stuff, but the stuff that Once Upon a Whimsy makes, oh my. I just could go crazy buying her stuff. Alright everybody, thanks so much for watching this video and this tag. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. And if you are new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you will always know when I upload a new video. It's totally free. It's free to subscribe and it's free to watch my videos. And the newest thing that I heard about is when you subscribe, I believe it's next to the subscribe button, there's a little bell. If you click on the bell, you will get notification the instant I upload a new video, which is interesting. So that way you definitely won't miss any new videos. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.